It's December 5th, 2021. I'm Todd Dunn, and today I am on my way over to a spot on Bass Harbor's harbor called Back Beach. Now this is an interesting place in that it is pretty much the only public access to the water other than the Tremont Town Dock in Bernard. And this is also on the Bernard side of the harbor, and we're gonna drive over there and I'll show you how to get there. Right now I'm straight into the sun, so I'll wait a bit to turn the camera around. Okay, now as we drive past the village of Bass Harbor on Route 102, we're gonna continue over here until we get to the turnoff for Bernard, which is about a mile past the little convenience store gas station. Here we are. This is the head of Bass Harbor right here. Tide is in. At low tide, that's just mud. And we don't have far to go now. We're entering Bernard. And we're just going to go up here a little bit, and we're going to make a left turn. And here is our turn. Right here, sign says Bernard, and surprisingly, it's Bernard Road. We're just going to go out here a little bit, and then we're going to make a right turn on Lopes Point Road. Now this is the road that you would take if you wanted to go over to the Tremont Town Dock or Up Harbor Marine. This road will get you to either one of those. It will also get you to Lopes Point Road and the access to Back Beach. Now, here we are. We're just passing the Bass Harbor Public Library on the right there, and right past there we come to Lopes Point Road. L-O-P-A-U-S. And we actually have a bit of a traffic jam right now. And here we go. Now we're just going to drive out here a little bit and head over to Back Beach. Well, we're still right into the sun, but right here you can see we've got salt marsh to the left and salt marsh to the right, and right here is the turn we want. Sorry, that's this. Right at this spot that says school bus turnaround, we can turn right in here and go up here just a little bit, and we will get to a small parking area, and that is the parking area for Back Beach. And it's not very far, and it's not a very big parking area. There's room for 2 or 3 cars, and that's it. Okay, and this is Back Beach. So, see, there I'm parked, and there's the water, and this is the Watson Memorial Back Beach Playground. And it's private property to the right, and this is Back Beach right here. You can access the beach. There is a natural seawall here. We're currently on the east side of Bass Harbor. Straight across there is the ferry dock. And I'll put in a map right here that shows the route we took from Route 102 over here to Back Beach. This is a nice, quiet little spot. Today the wind is west, so we're sheltered from the wind for most of this. We might pick up a little wind walking right across here because it's a little open. Now the footing is a little uneven because it's, as you can see, fairly good sized rocks. But as I said, this is a natural seawall. These are rocks thrown up here by storms coming in from the east, which is that way. And over the years, the rocks have been piled up by storm waves, and occasionally in really big storms, the waves will go over the top and wash the rocks down the backside into the little marsh. And you can tell that marsh is mostly freshwater because it is frozen. It's about 37 degrees today. Got down into the upper 20s last night. All right, you can walk out here. There's a picnic table. I wouldn't recommend walking this in flip-flops because the rocks are uneven enough that it would be kind of uncomfortable. Well, we can walk out here to the picnic table and have a nice little look at the harbor. Now, this is not a particularly busy little beach because not many people know it's here, and we're getting a little wind. Here we are. The wind is behind me now as we look out over Back Beach and look east toward Bass Harbor Head. Right around that point there on the left is where the Bass Harbor Lighthouse is located, and across from it is Gotts Island, Black's Island, and Placentia Island. So it's a little chilly out here in the wind, which I don't think is going to get better as I walk further. Oh, it stopped for a second. But this is a nice little spot where you can come have a picnic lunch at the picnic table. There's just the one. And at low tide, you can walk around on the gravel beach or out a little bit onto the rocks. At high tide, you can see where the seaweed is. At really high tide, its waves are washing right up here. And at more typical tides, they're down there where there's a sort of secondary berm in the rocks. Anyway, I just wanted to show you this because it is one of very few public accesses to the water on the western side of Mount Desert Island. There's here, if you count town docks, there's the Tremont Town Dock. There's public access to the water at Seal Cove, and you can also get down to the water in Acadia National Park at the Pretty Marsh picnic area. Well, anyway, just wanted to show you this. It's a nice pretty view. There's the ferry to Swans Island coming back over to Bass Harbor. So I'm gonna, since it's kind of windy and a 20-knot wind at 37 degrees is a little chilly, I'm gonna head back over and call this video done. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed seeing this little bit of public access to the water here in Bass Harbor on the Bernard side, please click the thumbs up button. And if you haven't, why don't you consider subscribing to my channel and clicking that notification bell so you'll get a notification when I post another video like this one or on many other topics. Thanks for watching.